So this is JT, and JT begins the season. Well, I believe the original season of £600 life at £892.2. Pretty much near enough £900. That is absolutely insane. Now he has got a big, massive lymphedema on his leg, which is something that definitely weighed a factor in terms of how much he was weighing as well. And we will get into how much that lymphedema stuff in particular does actually weigh. But bear this in mind, this is where he begins. At this moment in time, he's given a task to lose some weight.
892.
Now, as you can see, after obviously, you know, having the task of losing weight, he's able to lose pretty much near enough 150 pounds, let's just say, give or take, okay? And to be fair, you would sit and say, you know what, this has been a good progression, which in my opinion is, because it shows that he's willing to start losing the weight.
748, huh?
Actually, I did lose weight.
So here's the thing. There's a reason why he's like, oh, actually, I did lose weight. I didn't gain anything like that. So Dr. Now is making a point here that you've been here for 5 months. Really and truly, you haven't lost enough. You should have lost more than what you have. And the fact that you've been here and you've been trying to get people, and you've been sneaking in food is unacceptable. Also, on top of that, JT does start the season with a girlfriend, but then they end up breaking up pretty much right at the very beginning because she feels as if she's more his helper friend than she is really his actual girlfriend. So she bounces. But either way, though, he spends a good portion of it inside of a hospital. And as you can see, Dr. Now isn't exactly happy because the weight loss that he has done isn't enough based on how long he's been there for.
Anyway, since I've been here.
Now, this is the task. This is the weight that obviously he then loses moving forward. Now, I believe this is the weight he loses once he actually leaves the facility, stuff in particular. And I believe it was actually estimated to...
That's a little disappointing.
52 pounds. Now, again, you heard him say it's a little disappointing because he was meant to lose more than that. But Dr. Now still does end up approving for weight loss surgery because Dr. Now says, well, end of the day, when it comes to losing weight, you are doing it, even though you're not losing the weight that you need to, but you're still showing signs of the fact that you're willing to get it done. So he does go off to, you know, eventually have weight loss surgery, which is absolutely fantastic for himself.
I'm also worried about what Dr. Now's going to tell me because I didn't.
Your weight.
Boom, bam. So he's had his surgery. He's been away for a minute. And on top of having the surgery, he's lost some more weight. So now he's at 357.4 pounds. But this is what I want you to bear in mind, though. COVID happened. Because COVID happened now, there was then a delay in him having another surgery that he needed to do, which is obviously for his lymphedema. So therefore, he had to wait pretty much, I believe, an extra year until we could actually see Dr. Now again. Now, within that period of time of him obviously not being able to see Dr. Now, he had a goal to obviously lose weight, but also at the same time to not gain any weight. The question is, though, how did it go for him?
Today is 357.
Nice.
And as you can see, this is him pretty much now. And obviously you guys didn't get a chance to see how he was beforehand, but I made it just to give you guys an update. But he has lost a significant amount of weight. Now he does say here recent weight gain is 6 pounds, but this is a weight gain that he did over the year. So over the year of him going through COVID, instead of gaining a significant amount, he was able to pretty much maintain his weight and only gain up to 6 pounds, which is good because really and truly it'd be better. It would be worse if he went from 300 and so pounds and went all the way back up to 500, 600, XYZ. But instead of allowing COVID to get to him, what did he do? He continued doing the right thing. And that was pretty much, I guess, in this situation, doing what he can to at least maintain or lose the weight. And I would say in this situation, based on the weight he's at, maintaining it was okay. But hey, So with that being said, Dr. Now, but with that being said, he obviously meets with Dr. Now. He's now got the mission to try and get rid of his lymphedema because obviously that's what he needs to get done now. Because right now, when it comes to moving around, exercising, it is getting harder and harder for him because of the irritation that it brings. So Dr. Now says to him, hey, if you can lose another extra 30 pounds in the next 3 months, we'll get it done. And that's something that he was able to get done. He finally got the weight loss surgery done. But now we're going to get into how much did that freaking thing weigh?
Nice. I'm happy.
63 pounds.
63 astonishing pounds. God damn. So you gotta think about it. For 15 years, that little thing has been building up. And now obviously at a certain point, it stopped obviously growing and obviously stayed at a certain weight, which is obviously 63. But let's bear this in mind though. This is 63 after it being removed from him. Whilst it was still on his skin, let's be real, with the blood that was flowing in there and all the other stuff that's flowing in it, it probably did weigh up probably more than that. I wouldn't be surprised if it raises up to maybe 70 pounds or 65 pounds, something like that, you see what I'm saying? But either way, though, now it's been chopped off. 63.6 pounds you have been carrying around for near enough 15 years is absolutely crazy. The fact that this man, and Dr. Now does say at the very beginning, the fact that he was mobile is actually crazy. He should have been bedbound, okay? With all the weight that he had going on, and also the weight that he was carrying, well, his body weight as well as that, the fact that he was still able to stand up, walk, be mobile, honestly, that is absolutely nuts. Because when you're on basically 900 pounds, being mobile shouldn't be a thing. It should be nothing but a freaking myth. But either way though, the good thing is he did get to the goal. He lost the weight, which is absolutely fantastic. But of course, when it comes to 600 pound life, where are they now? There's always two people. So now we're going to get into the second one. So this is Shauna. She starts off wearing a my apologies. She begins weighing 659.8 pounds. Okay.
659.
Now I want you to let this sink in. She's lost 35 pounds, yes? Okay. She's now at 623.8 pounds. Now, here's the thing. Her face is like, oh my God, I lost weight. But guess what? She has not seen Dr. Now for 8 months. Losing 35 pounds over the space of 8 months is not a good thing. Absolutely stupidity. So the fact that she thinks that she's done something great is crazy to me. But to be honest with you, at the very beginning of the episode, she was like, well, as long as my mum takes me to Dr. Now, then I'll go and see him. As if her mum's taking Dr. Now is doing her mum a favor. This is your life on the line. Take it seriously.
So I had to be at 556.
She was meant to lose weight. She gained weight. 26 pounds she gained. Oh, but here's the thing though. She says that when she, after she left the Dr. Now's office, all of the information that he gives you to read on a daily basis, the exercises and the nutrition, she lost it. On the day that she left Dr. Now's office, she said, oh yeah, I was too embarrassed to ring you and tell you that I lost your program, so I've had to make up my own diet this whole time. Really? Really? Dr. Now was like, no. You meant to ring me and I can send you a new one straight away. Otherwise, there's no point in you being a part of my program. But anyway, she's obviously then given a new task to lose some weight anyway. So let's see what happens.
605.
So she finally does lose a significant amount of weight, which is good. I mean, I did it. It would have been better if she did it the first time, because if she did it the first time, she would have been in the 500s by now. But she ended up losing some weight. And because of this, Dr. Now then did approve her for weight loss surgery. But due to COVID, well, the surgery then had to be postponed. So the question is, what effect did that happen to have on her?
Your weight is 730.
So COVID happens, just like it happened to JT. JT continued to basically maintain the weight loss he had over the course of the year. Meanwhile, Sean over here, what did she do? She gains. She started off the season of my 600 pound life at 656, I believe. And then she returns for where are they now, and she ends the season pretty much at 730.6 pounds. Before I say anything else, you saw the numbers. Total gain itself was 71 pounds, but generally speaking, weight gain in last year, 125 pounds. I remember what happened, right? She got out of the car and she was like, it's been a year, you know, since Dr. Now, blah, 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 because of the COVID. But, you know, I'm hoping that I've lost weight or at least stayed the same. I was looking at this woman come out of the freaking car or the van, whatever you want to call it. And I was like, no. I'm not having none of this. You're not lying to me. I can see that you gained weight. You can't, like, my eyes don't lie to me. And then when she came on the scales and it was 700, so frustrated. So here's the thing. In this life, it is very evident, right, that people go through similar experiences. But our experiences doesn't mean we have the same result. JT went through COVID just the same way that she did, but was still able to do the right thing for himself. She was able to go backwards. To be fair, her journey was going backwards the whole time anyway, because she gained weight more than she lost weight anyway throughout the process. Obviously, JT was a bit stagnant, but then finally got the ball rolling, which is fantastic. But they were both affected. Now, here's the thing. JT had family around him, but she also had family around her. The only difference is, though, is that I can only imagine that her mother was not helping her in any kind of slight way, because her mum looked like she lost weight during COVID, but yeah, her daughter blew up. I was like, what the hell are you doing here? Do you see what I'm saying? But either way, though, we are dealing with people who are adults. And also on top of that, JT did not get a therapist. She had therapy with Dr. Paradise here and there. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying that because she had a therapist that she has an advantage. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, it's not like she wasn't given the tools that she needed to get to the goal that she needed to get to. The tools were there. You see what I'm saying? JT over here, he lost his girl. You know what I mean? Both of them, and both of them did go through the experience of living in a halfway house or something like that every now and then because of trying to lose weight. Because obviously they had to move to Houston. When it was hard to afford to live somewhere, then they'll go in halfway house to apply for it, blah, 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 blah. So they both had that same experience as well. Do you see what I'm saying? So I would say that experiences-wise, they have similarities, you know? But I guess one was stronger than the other, or one wanted to lose the weight more than the other one. It really depends on how you want to look at it. But at the end of the day, I have to compare because their storylines are quite similar. You see what I'm saying? But hey, as far as I'm concerned, and also on top of that, they were both left on their own. Because at the beginning of the scene, they both start. Well, he starts with his girlfriend. She obviously breaks up with him because he wasn't very nice, or respectfully. I mean, understandably, sorry. But then in the end, he ends up having to lose everything by himself, go to the halfway house, be in a place that he doesn't want to be in because he's not really a social person. Meanwhile, her mum obviously stays wherever she was. She has to go to Houston by herself, just like him, and obviously stay in a halfway house. Blah 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 blah. So it's not like as if they had like total different challenges. You see what I'm saying? But nonetheless, though, let me stop with the comparison right there, and let's just finalize the video. The matter of the fact is, though, gaining the weight is absolutely ridiculous. I hope that she does find a way to really get that willpower to lose the weight, because if she does not, if she's not dead already, she's going to be there soon. Nonetheless, though, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.